All right, so here is what one of the templates looks like that we're going to use. You can see it has a red outline that shows the size of the paper, which when you put a 9 by 12 paper over it, you can see it lines up pretty perfect. Okay, then there's some interior lines, and that inside corner area is where we will be lining up our linoleum blocks to print. You want to be lining up your linoleum block into that center corner for each one for it to fit evenly across your paper. Okay, you'll see that we're going to have a big space at the top and a big space at the end because the size of the paper is a 9 by 12, but the linoleum blocks are a 4 by 6. I guess it would help if I turn it around so it is right side up. Okay, I'm going to actually leave the tiniest bit of space around my linoleum block between those lines. So as you zoom in, you can see I have just the tiniest little bit of space so that my prints hopefully will not overlap. So my linoleum block will go here, and then when I put my paper over the top, I will line it up with the red lines, like so. You'll carefully place it over the top and then use a brayer to burnish the ink onto the paper. So when you're done printing one side, we will be printing each quarter in a different color. So see how I'm lining that up again, kind of in that inner corner, and then you'll make sure that your paper is right side up, and then you will do the same exact thing in all 4 areas. For supplies, I have my ink plate. It's a little bit gunky, it'll do. I have my carved linoleum block. I have some water-based speedball ink, and I have a brayer for inking. You will need another brayer for burnishing the paper. Roll your ink out in different directions until it looks a little bit wavy, even, and it starts to sound really sticky. You will want to evenly coat your linoleum block, again going in different directions. Then you're going to carefully line up the paper with that red mark. I kind of accidentally let mine drop, so I flipped it over and redid it. Okay, and I recommend not using your hands to burnish, but I did not have a brayer at the time. It worked out just fine. Okay, you can see what that orange fluorescent ink looked like on the black. I'm also going to print it on white so that you can compare the two. So again, lining up the paper, I burnished it again with my hands, which worked out okay. Then you'll see I went and got a brayer, which is how I ended up burnishing the rest. So that is what it looks like on the white paper. I'm going to compare the two and zoom in so you can really see the difference printing that fluorescent orange on white and black. All right, so as I peel this off, you can see all the finished colors on the black. And here you can see all of the finished colors on white, which will look way more fluorescent in person than in this video.